All right, since we did the office ceiling fan, we might as well get these other two spare bedrooms done while we've got the temperature and the light to do it. Might take a little bit of work to set some bracing up there to do this, but we got to figure out what first off where center of each room is, and then we'll start working on getting the lights in. But I think that's our next best bet is to run the two, get the ceiling connectors in there and in both rooms, since they're both basically the same, and then we'll work on the outlets and the other things. Plus each room here on these walls here, they're going to have outside lights, so I got to figure out how I'm going to wire those. And we'll worry about that at a little bit later time, but let's figure out what we need for distance in here. Well, as I said, I'm going through and placing some of my electrical boxes where I know they go. That's for the bedroom, for the closet, and then I've got a 2-gang box here for the bathroom to control the vanity lights and the main lights here, which will go kind of down this hallway as well. I've got to figure out, I think I'm going to put a switch because in the shower right here, I think I'm going to put a switch like right in here somewhere because I'm going to have a fan in that shower to control that. And then in this little bathroom right across from it, we're just going to have a light and no outlets. There's no real need for an outlet in there, I don't think. So we'll continue on with putting some of our boxes in and continue on with our electrical. Well, again, we're going to be putting in the ceiling box, the saddle. It's called the saddle box on the trusses. We've got them center of the room marked out, so we'll go ahead and get that in. And I highly recommend these things compared to the little blue plastic ones. But we'll go ahead and get this installed. Just like we had in the office, we're running a 312 wire from the light switch up to these specialized boxes they hang on the trusses. This is one of the few types of wire that changes throughout the house. We're running 12-2 and 12-3, as well as some 10 gauge 3 wire and then a specialized line for the stove. I don't know how hard it is to see up there, but there is a 2-inch lip running right there because they screwed up that one truss. I can't run anything straight down because you'll be able to see it on this side of the house. So what that means is I've got to be a little bit trickier right up here. I'm gonna have to kind of angle out. We can see how I've got a bunch of 2x6 length here, and then I've got the top plate sticking out that side. So it's going to take a little bit of work to try and figure that out, but I think I can get it done. I'm just going to have to drill at some odd angles and kind of clear some stuff out to be able to do this, but I think I can get it done. All right, well, we've got all of the 1-gang boxes in, and now we'll start getting ready to run some lines. I still got to think about what I'm going to do for the wall outlets and for that, but we've got the switch in, and we've got all the boxes in for the outlets. So now it just comes down to wiring the room and drilling all the holes and doing all of that. So we'll continue on. All right, well, I didn't film underneath the house. You've seen me pull wire, it was pulling wire, but I went ahead and got the home run to the electrical box pulled on this end, and now we'll go finish it off at the panel, and then we should be done with the ceiling fan in the bedroom. And we'll continue on a little bit later with that project. But let's head over to the fuse panel, and we'll get that pulled and cut and labeled. As you can probably hear in the background, we got a pretty good storm rolling in. So it's a good thing we're not running actual power to this house right now. All right, so we got the fan all wired in. We're gonna have some issues with cable management here. We're gonna have a lot of wires out, but that's fine and dandy. Anyway, that about does it for this today, and we'll pick up after the storm goes through, and pick up tomorrow and finish working on the electrical in the bedroom. It's a new day, and we are continuing on with our electrical. I got here a little bit early, and so I went ahead and ran the power line for the master bedroom plugs and the master bedroom fan. These are the home runs that connect to the rooms, and will connect eventually to a 20 amp breaker in this box. So now we'll go ahead and we'll continue on with running the wire in the bedroom, and then we'll continue with some other setup items as well. Well, wire in the bedroom is pretty standard. I've got 6 plugs, as you can see right here. I've got 6 plugs around the entire room, and then the ceiling fan, and that's already wired in. So we just got to run all the wire through here. And as I said, I've got the plugs are set at 16 inches from the floor, and then I've got the pilot holes that go through the 2x6s and the 2x4s around the walls drilled out at 24 inches. So let's get busy pulling some wire. All right, well, the master bedroom has been wired. We've got that going. That's pretty good. And we're getting pretty late in the day, so I'm gonna call it quits, and we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Well, it's a new day, and we are back at it, doing some more electrical. I'm gonna hit the other bedroom here, and start with the light, and then run all my wall boxes and everything we need for that room, and we'll get that one completed. It's a lot of work, but I think we can get it done today. We shall see. So I wasn't going to bore you with putting in the boxes, but I got them all in. All the one gang boxes all around the edge. As you can see here, I've got that one that's for there's this one, and then there's one next to it that's for the dishwasher. And then I've got them all the way around the room. At some point here, I do have to move these doors out of this room into the shop. But as you can see, we got all the one gang boxes in, and then we'll start running the wiring for that and get this room completed. So we have all the plugs pulled for the bedroom. We got everything wired up and around the doors and then complete. So the last thing I have left for this side of the house or for this room of the house, is to run the home runs for the light and for the switches to the fuse panel. So we'll get busy with that next and see if we can get that under the house work done. Well, as we continue on with the electrical, what I'm doing now is I'm putting in the porch lights outside the bedrooms and outside the front room. So we're going to get these hooked in. I've got some specialized boxes. Well, I don't know if they're specialized, but they're pretty standard round electrical boxes that go in there. They come on from the outside, and then they have these tabs here that fold out, and then you screw them in and lock them into the hole. So we'll go ahead and get that part done, and then we're going to run the wires up and over, and then over this way to the switch here in the bedroom. Now that I've got all the wire run at this light here, I've got to connect the two sides together, and that'll join the two lights to the switch. So I'll get busy doing that. Well, hopefully I can explain this right and I wired it correctly. But I have a 10-3 wire coming from the fan into this box, and then I've got the porch lights coming in as well, which is a 12-2. So with that, what I did was I wired the home run into one of these clips, and then the hot for the light in the 10-3 wire in the light, and these two wires here will make up the connection for the fan and the light. This hot and this neutral and one of the grounds will go to the lights on the porch. So hopefully I've got all that wired correctly. I'll have the electrician double check it just to make sure I did it correctly. But overall, I think I got it right, and we'll just kind of wait and see what we've got. All right, well, we have to do the same thing on to the lights on this side of the house for the porch lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. We got the light switches in the other bedroom, in the guest bedroom, and so that ties up, completing both of the master bedroom and the guest bedroom. Pretty good accomplishment. We're getting closer. We're moving right along. Now we're just going to continue on, see if we can get some more electrical done and get it done correctly. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. If you like what you see here, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and I love the connection with everybody. So please make sure you leave some comments down below. I love responding to them as well. Anyway, I appreciate it again, and thanks for watching.